Congratulations on The Hunt, you guys.
Thank you.
I had so much fun watching it last night. Now, I was really surprised by the reaction to it when it was first announced, because I thought it couldn't possibly be the way people were taking it. So how did you take the reaction?
Well, it was very surreal for us because obviously the movie that we made is not what sort of prompted the reaction. I think that this idea of it's a movie about being misunderstood, about going to extremes, about somebody making a joke that goes and it gets out of control. And suddenly these things were starting to happen in the real world. And so all we ever wanted was for people to be talking about the movie itself versus what they thought that the movie was. And I, for one, even having gone through the experience that we've gone through on this movie, I just trust people to make up their minds for themselves. And if anything, the idea that the culture, whether it's Twitter or the news or whatever, is telling everybody what to think about something before they've even seen it. That was the most frustrating thing for me because I think, people are intelligent, people are sophisticated. They'll decide whether or not they want to see the movie first and foremost. But then once they see it, they get to determine whether or not the movie is controversial. And I've yet to come across a single person who saw it, who thinks that the movie is dangerous or controversial or unnecessarily provocative. They either enjoy it or they don't enjoy it. Most everybody enjoys it. And this movie is a fun entertaining movie.
Agreed.
And she's amazing.
Yes, you are. I was about to ask. So you were amazing as Crystal, and I know you're also going to be Ann Coulter.
Yes.
So what's up with that? You really like digging into characters on, reaching across the aisle, if you will.
Yeah, I like to play unhinged women. What else are we here for? I am one of them, personally. Yeah, I'm really excited to. And my wrestling character in Glow is Liberty Bell, the All-American hero. I think that all these characters are very different from each other, but I think that a lot of them feel like they were built for Greek steaks in a vocal fry kitchen sink world. And the outlets that they find to implement those Greek steaks are sometimes successful and sometimes not, be it a wrestling ring or Fox News.
Right. Now, without spoiling specifically, I like where the movie ended up for certain people in this room. So can you imagine yourself doing sequels if enough people watch it and think, you know what, this actually was great?
Well, I don't know. Does Jason Blum do sequels? I mean, 'cause
there's The Purge, right?
I'm joking. He's like, there's literally like Insidious
That's true.
9 is coming out.
Activity.
Yeah, I mean, Nick and I have certainly fantasized about the idea. I think that to do The Hunt 2 and just say like, ooh, now there's a bigger hunt, that's not interesting to us. But the movie is really about conspiracy theories and what people will believe, and asks the question, is there any conspiracy theory that's so ridiculous that no one would believe it? And that feels to me like it's a very fertile space for storytelling. And so the idea of having more conversations about what people believe versus what is actually true. We hear things in the world and go, that can't be true, and it turns out to be true. I think that would make for a very interesting potential sequel.